Hey YouTube, it's the American Samurai back again, coming to you once again, all live in small town USA, back again with another comic review. We're going back to the 90s again. If you guys have just watched my epic unboxing, well, to me it was epic. It was pretty cool. I think it was Samurai Enters the Ultraverse, something like that. I forget what I named it. But, yeah. And with Valiant going strong now with their new titles, I have not read any of the new reboots they've done, like of Archer and Armstrong. I really want to check that out. I like that, the original version, so I'm thinking the new one's going to be pretty good, too. I know I've read some of the Nightman stuff, but anyways, we're going to talk about a character that I don't think has been rebooted yet, or if it is, he's not in the Ultraverse anymore. Ultraverse, different thing. He's not in the Valiant universe anymore. It's possible, I'm not sure. But we are talking about Solar, Man of the Atom. This is issue 19, part 1 of a two-part storyline. Your writers are Kevin Van Hook, penciler Peter Grave, Sandra Inker, and Carol Hancock Von Hook. Colorist? I think they may be a husband and wife team, I'm not sure. This comic is titled Virtual Reality. Look at that. What virtual reality was like in the 90s, man. I mean, it's so different these days. But yeah. So basically, they're at this big science convention. Our main hero and his wife. And they go on these virtual games, and they kind of have some fun, but at some point during this, his wife actually... And you'll forgive me if I don't remember their names. Even though I've just read this, these are really the first Solar comic, solo comic I've ever read of Solar's. But anyway, there's, as you can see, she sees something here, which he thinks is the third treasure. But later when they talk to the guy, he actually tells him that there is no third treasure in the game. So she convinces our hero to use his power to sneak in to this place after hours so they can play the game by themselves. Of course, as we all know, that never ends well. And there they meet this villain. Some sort of artificial intelligence or something. I don't know much about it here, but... They eventually end up battling him. He's like, you saw him, kind of looks like Golden Soul Surfer. But he ends up capturing Solar's wife. So he's going after her. Free plug for Palladium Books here. If they watch this and want to, sponsor me. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they want to sponsor me in the future, I'm open to offers. From Palladium especially. But actually, he tries to unhook himself to see, but he finds out that his wife, her mind is still in the game. So he has to go back in there and fight that creature. And we leave as he's confronting him, which will be concluded next issue, Dawn of Malevolence. Now, as I said, this was the first comic I've read of Solar's adventures, solo, so to speak. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I was surprised. I did not expect much in this title because, like I said, I've read a little bit of some of the Solar stuff, but only like bits and pieces in the Unity series, the original Unity. I haven't read the new one. Comment below if that one's any good. I've heard it is. But overall, I found this book really enjoyable. If you can find it, I highly recommend picking it up. Yeah, this is a definite 10 out of 10 for me, and I really wasn't going to grade that high, but it leaves off in a good place. The story's well paced. The art is nice. Granted, I'm no comic book expert, nor even a comic book writer, like some of these people doing these podcasts nowadays. But maybe someday if I can find the right class. You never know. Anything's possible. But overall, I really enjoyed this book. So if you can find it, yeah, I highly recommend picking up Valiant Comics, issue number 19 of Solar, Man of the Atom. Until next time, this is your non-atomic, relatively happy American Samurai saying... Until next time, sayonara.